I'm Shahjahan from Autumn Jewelry. Today we're at Orchard Road right outside of our showroom because we wanted to share some interesting facts about our novel concept store. Our choice of location, for example, is something that we put careful thought into. If you take a look at our building's design, it is actually a historical shophouse with a Peranakan architecture. But our entrance itself is modernized for today's time. I mean, what can I say? We love mixing disparates. But that's not all. We are located near 3 churches, and they are the Zion Full Gospel Church, the Church of St. Bernadette's, and Capo Baptist Church. What's even more surprising is the fact that we are located at 10 Hoodcam Road, and the road itself is named after a Christian missionary. There's so much history and culture here, you guys, and we want you to experience it too. So come on down to our showroom at 10 Hoodcam Road. Okay, enough of our location. Let's get to the exciting part, the showroom. When you enter the showroom, it feels surreal. Sort of like a point of ascension. And you feel creative. Why? Well, it's because Autumn does bespoke jewelry. And what that basically means is that you can work with our designers to form any jewelry of your imagination. As you can tell, our showroom also has this futuristic feel with the design. That is because we designed it to look like a spaceship, allowing you to travel into a new transformative reality with limitless possibilities. We also have GIA certified diamonds, engagement rings, statement pieces, and a whole myriad of beautiful gemstones for you to choose from. This has been Shahjahan, and I hope you have been able to learn some interesting facts about our showroom today. Please do come and visit us at 10 Hoodcam Road to learn about some of our gemstones, metals, and even our diamonds. Or even better, create a personal transformative piece together with us. And with that, I hope you have a good day.
So welcome back, guys. Another Here to Listen this 2022, and we're back. Of course, like what I said before, we took a small break about Here to Listen. So what are we going to talk about this time? So anyway, welcome back, guys. So please hit and like that hit the like button and share. Of course, share some to your friends. Tag some of your friends as well, because we have a very great topic. A great topic. So we have around 2 viewers right now. So we're gonna wait for the people to come on and say hello. So anyway, I just want to give a quick shout out to the people who are watching right now. We are live in Facebook, Instagram, and in YouTube. To Feeling Deja, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Yes, hello everyone. So, what are we talking about today? Because there are in this 2022 there are a lot of it's a new year. So what can we expect with this new year? What can we expect with this new year? So I'll give you a very short thing. It's like the first light. The first light is back. The first light. So what can we do? So let's look at wow, dressed up. Yes, Yang, we are dressed up. Actually, so there you go. Yang says we are dressed up. So for viewers, we're just gonna wait a bit, but we are actually talking about our beautiful gemstones. We have the Tanzanite. Of course, we have the beautiful Tanzanite, right? Croatia. There you go. And we got some Tanzanite men ring. Beautiful. So these are actually very high value. These are actually very high value items, and they grow to an investment gem. Some of our customers who buy these, they're investment gem. They're a great gem. Actually, very beautiful. Yes. Anyway, and what can we talk about? We're going to talk about 2 things. Chakras. How are the chakras, and how do they affect you? These gemstones that I'm going to show you guys right now, these gemstones, how can they affect your year? Or how can they help your year? How can they bring you fame, fortune, and glory, and all of that stuff? Well, I don't think these gemstones can do that, but I'm pretty sure that they can help, So emeralds right there. So we're talking about 3 types of gemstones. We're talking about, of course, the green, the red, and yes, the blue. So this is going to be a very quick but very informative live stream. We're cutting it a bit and a half, but yeah, it's going to be really great. We have some lights on the side of us, so we're a bit high quality camera right now. But anyway, so these gemstones, what can you expect? Because there's a lot of things that happen, right? There's a lot of things that we need to look out for this 2022. Recently in the news, there was war with Russia and Ukraine. You know, there's a but how about our internal self? Of course, what are our problems that we could look forward? Number one is anger. You know, so let's try to explain what anger is, and and how to deal with it in a constructive and healthy way. Anxiety and panic attacks, bipolar disorders, something like that, borderline personality disorder, depression, disassociation with other things. There's a lot of things that happen outside. There's also outside factors like COVID-19, and of course, uh, what can I say? This there's a lot of insecure, new things that we need to look out to because we've been stuck in home for a long, long time, wearing masks and everything like that. So, how could we go back to a new normal? They're very interesting. So I'll explain first. Red gems. Red gems, and this is actually everything that we actually show here in our live stream is 95% it's ours. It's ours, It's our products. So red gems, rubies. So these are our beautiful, beautiful rubies. The ruby is known as a protective stone that can bring happiness and passion into the life of the wearer. You can actually wear this with anything because they're very, very beautiful. The ruby is also believed to protect the wearer from negative entities and leech from positive energy, promoting very spiritual and wellness overall. So those are the rubies that we have. These are, if I'm not mistaken, 0.3 carat to 0.5 carat. The zero point 0.3 is like, all of them are under $100. The rubies here. So imagine if you buy a ruby from us 0.5 and you can make a ring out of it already for like $100, $89, $99, something like that. So these are some beautiful rubies, unheated facet rubies that you can easily make into like earring studs or even like a ring. Ruby gemstone engagement ring. That could be like a great, great deal. What's next? I actually like this stone a lot. So the next one to our red gems is the pink spinels. Look at those pink spinels. These are side stones. Okay, these are 0.2022. Pink spinel is actually a gemstone that purifies negative energy. Negative energy is reduced by filling out the body with positive energy. With positive energy. So if you're feeling down with work, or like you just feel like sad, or just just need like that pick me up in the morning, something bad a bit happens, maybe you didn't get that promotion that you wanted, or maybe you something clicked you off, you can always look at these gems and just say, wow, these are beautiful gems. I'm lucky to have some of these gems because they're 0.22, but look how clear and vibrant they are. They're absolutely vibrant. Very beautiful. They're very, very beautiful. Look at these beautiful side stones. These are 99 each. Okay, each. Not for the 5, but each. But imagine if you buy just 2 for your studs. That would be beautiful, right? Beautiful. You buy each, then you put it as a stud. 0.22 and 0.22 is it's big. It's big enough, right? And then you have some bling on your, ear or bling on your ring. It's so beautiful that these studs. So yeah, those were the side stones. I suggest you can actually put them together, like make a ring out of it, just like a halo ring or like a eternity ring of like those side stones. But yeah, those are very beautiful stones. I actually like them a lot. So the next one is actually this very beautiful sapphire. This is a blue sapphire. Look at that. Okay, so that is a 3.6 carat. Okay, so this is a bit more expensive, of course. So sapphire is actually a gemstone associated with royalty. It's believed to attract abundance, blessings, and gifts. It has been used to protect against negative energies as well as calm the mind, strengthen intuition, and invite spiritual clarity. Spiritual clarity. So this gemstone, this just screams like Princess Diana, don't you? Don't you think? Don't you think? Hello, Chobi. I was thinking of you earlier. Really, Shelim. Thank you for that. Thank you. I hope to see you soon. I might go to Singapore really soon just to meet you. But yeah, Are you gonna invite? Okay, yeah, sure. We can invite Yang. Yang wants to go us to live. I'll send it to you. Invite. Here you go. There you go. But yeah, it's very very beautiful. These are very very great gemstones, and like the sapphire, never always all the time. It's a timeless piece. Like this sapphire is a timeless piece, and it just makes me think of the ocean. It's so blue. It's so electric blue that it's so it almost looks like it's candy, you know. And this one is actually certified from us. Okay, there's a certification from this sapphire. It's very very beautiful. Okay, it's a very beautiful sapphire. And what else can we talk about the sapphire? It's 3.6 carat. That's huge. This like that can cover like two. You know, like everything's. It can be like a pendant or a ring. You know, it's actually very beautiful, and I love this sapphire. And the next one is actually the Tanzanite. So the Tanzanite, this is our beautiful unheated Tanzanite. Okay, so Tanzanite, it's actually believed that Tanzanite actually stimulates three chakras. There's three chakras that Tanzanite stimulates. Of course, the throat, third eye, and a bit of the crown. This means you can actually your psychic ability facilitate communication with the higher dimensions and these gems to assist to any form of transformation. So in layman's terms, it's a throat stone. So it helps you better communicate. So when you see a stone, you can put it as a necklace or as a ring. It helps you communicate better because it opens up your throat chakra and fears and everything about that. It's such a good stone. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Which one is a fortune gem? The fortune gem, like I said, is actually the ruby. It's actually believed to get fortunes as well. And also the sapphire. It's believed that this sapphire, okay, from like the royal regal people, you know, it's actually believed to have attract abundance. It attracts abundance, gifts, and blessings. So that's also some of the fortune gems. But for me, all of these gems that I showed you, these are fortune enough because fortune is not just about money. It's about like happiness too. Are you fortunate about your life? Because some people make this amount of money and they're kind of sad, but some people make this amount of money and they're happy. And there's something about that that you think about in life and you say, hey, why are they thinking, why is this person happier than me? But I'm making 3 times, 4 times as much. If you're thinking about that, you're already losing life, I guess. I feel like you're already losing life if you think about that, you know. But yeah, so this is the very beautiful throat chakra stone, or the Tanzanite is very rare. There's unheated and heated. There's unheated has sometimes pleochlorism has 2 to 3 colors. Changes colors. Very beautiful. Okay, what do I want to show you? Of course, if we have the red, we have blue. Can't miss the green one, right? So this is 5.20 carat. 5.20 carat emerald. Look at that beautiful emerald. Oh my gosh. Okay, so emerald is actually believed to stimulate 3 chakras as well. You know? Or oh, sorry. The emerald actually is a life affirming stone. Stimulates 2 chakras only, okay? Heart and calms the emotions. It provides inspiration, balance, wisdom, patience. It's also said to promote friendship, peace, harmony, domestic bliss by enabling the wearer to give both and receive unconventional love, actually. So me as like a person, actually I do have a jade ring. I should have pulled it out. It's actually when you look at this ring, right? It makes other people calm. Henceforth, you can make more friends. And in this industry, of course, in the professional life, you need relationships to help with your business, help with your career and your career path and your growth. So relationships are very, very, very important as with this because it also helps your relationships. No, just look at how peaceful that is. The thing is, some people in our age, or like maybe about 30 to 40 to 50, they've collected gemstones already. They've already collected gemstones. And when you ask them why do they like this gemstone, you can always open the conversation. Oh, because you know why? Because you want your throat chakra, you want more friends, you want better relationships, And when you see it actually in your hand, an emerald, it's actually very beautiful, very beautiful. You know. Okay, the jade. This one, I like this one as well. So this is the jade, Jacques Emperor Jade Marquise. Let's have Marquise. So okay, so let's just talk about the the jade first. Okay, let's talk about the jade just first. So this jade, what or how is it also a fortune gem? Jade is actually a symbol of serenity and purity. It signifies wisdom also, gathered in tranquility, increases love and nurturing. It's a protective stone. The jade keeps the wearer from harm, brings harmony. Jade attracts good luck and friendship, just like the emerald, but more of somewhat of the purity makes your energy more pure, gets you like the tranquilness, nurturing, loving towards other people. Same thing as their jade, as the friendship, as the friendship. So if you think about all of these gems, what I like the most is the number one. I actually like green a lot. Like this green is actually, I love this a lot. And when you look at this, it makes me feel like I'm in another dimension, or like at least I'm in this space in a way. But you cannot just remove these, because these are beautiful gems. By golly, if I had to choose, I would really, really just pick everything. You know, like choose everything. Like I'll just get everything and make like each, and like wear other of them. Because I do like the red, I do like green. The blue is actually beautiful. All of our gems in autumn are actually very, very beautiful for well priced items. Just imagine that this ruby, you can use this ruby as like an engagement ring, and this 0.50, I suggest a 0.50, you get it and you can make it as like an engagement ring or like a starting ring for yourself, because it's only like 99 bucks. You can make like I want this, and I can make like a ring from it. you know Very beautiful. And also the side spinel, or pink spinel side stone cushions. These are very beautiful side stone cushions. you know Very, very beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. you know and the thing about it is, it's like candy. It's like glass candy. It's popping. I get. Yes, this jade, this ruby, if it's unfaceted, it's heated. Of course, it has uh multiple, like two colors, deep red and other stuff. It depends on the light, but this is just like candy. It looks like something out of a candy store, but also it's super shiny. It's super beautiful. If you just look at it really, really well, right? And this, of course, also kind of looks like candy. Actually, it looks like colored like ice in a way. Blue sapphire, 3.6. It's a very big stone, 3.6 carat, and you can do a lot. You can do a lot with 3.6 carats of sapphire. Way, way, way a lot. Gosh, the gate, yeah, design, yes. Autumn Nast can pin the live stream login. I think so. I think so. Yeah, Angela, this jade is actually very beautiful. It's very simple. The thing is, okay, let's talk about design. Uh, the jade, this specific jade is actually a very great design, mainly because it's super, super classic. Like you can wear this with actually, you know what? I feel that if you can put a ring in the back, it can be like a ring and a pendant at the same time, and it could be an earring if you want. But there's a lot of things that can happen with this very, very jade design, and it's very beautiful. So of course it has a halo of diamonds, protecting the jade, and yeah, it's very, very beautiful. Anyway, we have a special guest, a fortunate woman. So the fortunate woman is coming online with us. So, okay, we are going live with the fortunate woman now.
Hi,
Hi,
fortunate
how are
woman,
you? Fortunate
Victory.
woman is online with us.
Yes, hi. I just want to share my fortune gems.
Okay, what are your fortune gems?
New one, jade
Oh, that's a jade one. Yes.
with sapphire.
Oh, with a sapphire on the top. Beautiful.
So it's got a carving of three goats on it.
Uh-huh.
Three goats. So
Three
in
goats.
Chinese, it means fortune.
Indeed.
So the three goats Actually, it means like 三阳开泰, which means it opens up the heavenly realms of fortune.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my
Wow.
new fortune gem.
Wow, very beautiful. So that's a new one. So last month you were like all about Tanzanites. Now you're about the jades.
Yes. Things are slightly different, but I still love Tanzanites, and also this very fortunate ruby,
Yes, the ruby. So that's around like 4 carats, I could say.
6 carat.
6 carats. Wow, that's huge. Very beautiful ruby.
Yeah,
There you go.
there you
So that's
go.
a halo ruby.
That's why I'm very fortunate.
Yes, very fortunate indeed. So yeah, or sorry, fortunate women. What can you say for, of course, like a person who's starting out on collecting gems or collecting jewelry? What should they get? Like, give me some tips on the people who are just starting out to, acquire jewelry. Of course, they're like 25, they just started working, you know, and a limited budget.
Right. So you should save up and then start buying something that is really fortunate. So how
Mm-hmm.
do you know if it's really fortunate? So you know it's really fortunate if it's got your star sign in it. You know it's really
Okay.
fortunate when it's got a beautiful color to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And it
you
makes
know
you
it's really
happy.
fortunate. So price point is always an issue. But I would suggest always save up for a good piece.
Yeah, because it's like an investment piece. You can always sell it again,
Yes.
and like it will go up in value. Like what I tell you guys, like this Tanzanite, right? For 20 years, after 20 years, this Tanzanite will be all gone. Like
Exactly.
scientists say, they will be all gone. So what will happen if they're all gone? Of course, there's going to be a hilux or
Correct.
influx of like
Okay.
supply and demand. There's going to be a huge demand on the Tanzanite, because it's only like a one thing. It's only found in
Exactly.
Tanzania. Tanzania.
Exactly. So you want to save up for something that's really unique. And if you want to have a temporary fortune, you can always have the semi-precious stones to help you tide through certain difficulties now.
Hmm.
But certainly the higher price pieces have a very strong power. That's why
Yeah,
from ancient times, you have blue sapphire, ruby, emeralds as very important gemstones of our humanity's history.
yeah, indeed. And I could suggest, like, if you were just starting out, at least don't buy like the cheapest piece. Buy like a
Okay.
mid piece. Like, let's say if you want like a ruby, don't buy like the super small one. You can buy the facets if you're starting out, but like buy something like maybe 1 carat, something big enough. Because you can still reuse it again. Like, let's say if you really like the ruby, when time comes 4 or 5 years, you have this ruby for a long time, you wanted something different, you can put like a ring on it, a halo ring. So there's a lot of things
Yes.
that they can do, or Quantum can do for you. So it's not just like a one-time purchase. It's actually a very great thing, because you have to trust an audience, guys, that we are not gonna swindle you. We're gonna give you the exact, like, yes, this will raise up in price. No, this market is down right now. We are gonna tell you that. And well, the thing is, proof is in the pudding. Everything that we said in Facebook before probably came true. Like, it was true. And you can look at the internet. It's like, you can just fact check us. So, or you can just ask some of our customers that actually uh, came in and came in again, and all of this stuff. So
Yes.
if you guys imagine whatever gemstone or whatever fortune gemstone that you guys want, we can provide you with a well priced, high quality, the best quality for your budget. And we don't discriminate on budget, guys. That's like the number one thing in audio. We don't discriminate in budget or in design. Of course, that these things are a bit expensive. That's why you're helping. So that's a Libyan. What's that? Is that a Libyan desert glass?
Yes.
Oh
So
wow, they're
today, two very fortunate men took home two very big pieces of Libyan desert glass.
today.
Yeah, just today.
What's his name? Is that the one in Facebook?
Yes, it's really big, right? It's bigger than my eyes. It's really big.
Which guy? You just walked up.
Yes, the one from Facebook, correct. There were two of them. They came
Oh, the one
and
I
they got,
chatted?
yeah, two Libyan desert glass. Very
Okay.
fortunate, guys. And there's only 12 left now. There's only 12 pieces left right now. So
Wow.
for the special 12 fortunate disciples, very important
Yes.
12.
Chell, you should
So
get
these
yours
are all
now
very
because
fortunate
they're going
gems.
out, Chell.
Sorry.
Chell is like, woo, Libyan desert glass. Yes, Chell, you should get some
Yay.
more. When I'm in Singapore, Chell, we'll do Libyan desert glass shopping because I'm pretty sure I want some again. I want some. But anyway, so I just got to tell you about. Okay, so we're almost time's up. But the thing is, I want to tell you guys about the Libyan desert glass because it's my fortune gem. You know, if you guys can see me right now, I'm very happy and like, I'm very ecstatic. And then things have changed when we have a Libyan desert glass. It's my first time having that Libyan desert glass, and like a lot of things changed. A lot of things made me happy. A lot of things like opened up, and there's a lot of influences that came to me. So those are the Libyan desert. There's beautiful glass, guys. If you get Libyan desert glass, you have to meditate it. You have to activate it. You have to put it under the sun with sand. Yes, it could, because that's like the first thing that it touched when it landed. But either way, it's a very, very good like jewelry. It's very, very good gem, you know. And I can't say anything about the Libyan desert glass because it's actually for me, it's like perfect. For me, I think like it's like more precious than diamonds for me for some reason for me, you know. And guys, it has actually it has very great history that it landed in um, Libya, right, or part of Egypt also, and then King Tut got it. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. What does activating it mean? Yang, what does activating it mean? Because Yang can activate everything and anything in the world. For sure, I can't.
Um, for you, it's activating your potential, activating, removing maybe some dark parts. So Libyan Desert Glass always removes the dark energies, and it removes things that are twisted. So it helps you align to the highest dimension. So you become a very fortunate person because you let the energy run through your body
Mhm.
through the cosmic dimensions to the earth. So that is a very
Mhm.
good crystal to work with also. So
Yeah,
that's Living Desert Glass, like that.
beautiful. And they come all short shapes and sizes. Not one is alike. It's unique. Each one is unique. And do you still have those light readings that they come with
The
light
light
reading?
codes that Chell
The
wrote,
light codes
is it
that
this one?
Shell. Yes. So each one of those Libyan desert glass actually was channeled, or like there was like a message was sent to Shell also. You know, these very beautiful Libyan desert glass. There you go. Very beautiful.
I think Nas asked, what does activating mean? Oh, you already answered that.
Yeah, we asked that one.
Yeah. It's like an awakening to the back of the head,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
So if you guys do want to get like it activated, I think the strongest one is the Tanzanite because it's also a throat and the white chakra or like a head chakra. I mean, like if you guys look at this, it's also a third eye and crown chakra, so it activates you. But of course, ruby can activate the root chakra, solar plexus, heart. But again, first the crown and third eye and throat chakra. So it's like that's what you guys need to activate first. You know, that's the first thing. But yeah, anyway, anything else, Yang, before we wrap this up and show them all of the other gems.
Anything else about what? Sorry, I can't hear you actually. On StreamYard, I can't really hear you.
Oh, anything else to add towards that Libyan desert glass or anything else?
I would say we will be having Libyan Desert Glass workshop part 2 very
Part
soon.
2. That's great.
Yeah, we're gonna do that together with the rest of the people who owns the Libyan Desert Glass. So we have 42 pieces. So all the 42 pieces must come back to Otium for an activation again.
Mm-hmm.
and is very much alive now. It's helping humanity change their ideas. So this is a very important stone to work with for the year 2022. So we start off with that. And Libyan Desert Glass also, there are going to be like ability to tap into the other worlds. So you will use it for otherworldly connections, okay? And learn to work with crystals and gemstones, especially gemstones. Nowadays, we're going to need it very badly in time to come. Very, very important to work with them in time to come. Especially for 2020, what's going to happen? Maybe I should just tell everybody what's going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen is that there will be a lot of differences. So a lot of people will act like tigers. So they will be acting like tigers, like 3 different tigers. So they would, be very impulsive and start clawing at each other, and they'd be very hasty. So my suggestion is to preserve your fortune, is to be calm and patient. Calm, patient, and not get into any fights. Avoid a fight if you can. Be a fat tiger, not a not an active tiger, fat tiger. Like make yourself a very, very slow tiger. People will have a lot of courage, and there will be a lot of decisions being made by politicians that will be very they're not well thought out. There will be a lot of decisions made that are not well thought out. So be careful. Avoid the center part of your home. So if you have a home, try to cut it into 9 sectors. So this is Chinese feng shui. Avoid the center part of your home. Okay, remember that. Okay, try to reduce the amount of activities in the center part of your home. That's
Are we
very
talking
important.
about politicians
Sorry?
in terms of? Are you talking
Huh?
about the politicians, like, because there's war in Russia and Ukraine right now?
In the center, I think will be around there for the Europe continent. You can see it's that, or the center can be equator, the center of a country. The center of a country.
Government.
Avoid going there.
Yeah.
Be careful. There will be a
The
lot of
capital.
chaos. Yes, avoid the center of your home. So imagine your home, cut it up into 9. Avoid that place. If it's a dining table, avoid that. Eat somewhere else. Okay, this is energy feng shui, the Chinese feng shui.
Energy feng. I like that. We should do like that in the next live stream and just invite everyone. So
Feng shui?
yeah, energy feng shui. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and learn to harmonize. Learn to harmonize with different people. Of course, people will be very much like every man for themselves. But you gotta avoid that, because there will be devastating consequences.
Okay.
Yeah, so avoid that.
Okay.
Why am I talking about feng shui? You asked me about Libyan desert glass.
Anyway, I think that's all the time that we have, guys. But I'll just show you a very
Yes.
sorry, very great of our rubies, like what we talked about. Good for the root chakra. Pink spinel, very beautiful pink spinel. We have the sapphire, blue sapphires, 3.6 carat, and Libyan desert glass, of course. Jade, right? Very beautiful jade, and some emerald. Anyway, guys, those are the fortune gems that I just want to talk about. Of course, all gems are somewhat fortunate. It depends on who is channeling them, or who's aware, or who's the owner. But let's just try to use them as much as we can, help ourselves in this 2022, and at least we can get out of this alive, or like we can be better this, because we're evolving, so we can evolve together as species, as humans. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. That was the first episode of Here to Listen, Fortunate Gems. We're gonna have more every Wednesday, this time 8:30, and we're gonna have more guests, of course, more things, more jewelry, and so much more. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. It's me, Jose, and the Fortunate Woman, signing out. Thank you.
Bye.